Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the tasty part of your Titanic dinner adventure today. The Titanic was called the Ship of Dreams, so imagine yourself in 1912 on the greatest ship ever built, speeding towards America and sitting down to dinner with some of the Western world's richest and most famous people. You didn't know that about each other, did you?
No.
The ship was almost a full day ahead of schedule, and the guests realized that this night of April 14th would likely be the last evening together on the Titanic. Now, passengers were summoned to dinner by a bugle playing this tune entitled "The Roast Beef of an Englishman." So you know when you hear that, something good is coming your way. Your second course is the consommé Olga with shrimp on toast points. So while you enjoy that, I'll tell you a story. The ladies would retire to their quarters on the Titanic to dress. A long and laborious process referred to by passenger lady Cynthia Asquith, who wrote, "It must be admitted that a very large fraction of our time was spent in dressing and undressing. We were forever changing our clothes, a custom necessitating traveling with a mountain of luggage." So as you can see, gentlemen, some things never change. So while you enjoy this course, we'll play some music, all from 1912 and before, featuring each of these styles, starting with "Oh, You Beautiful Doll." And your next course is what we would call our entree. You'll be served the mixed grill of chicken breast lyonnaise along with filet mignon lily, accompanied by minted peas and ribboned red potatoes. Guests at the Widener dinner party included Captain Edward J. Smith, the most popular and best paid Cunarder in the world. In fact, he was known as the millionaire's captain because many wealthy passengers made their travel plans around his piloting schedule. He was the obvious choice to command the world's greatest ship on her maiden voyage, and he was scheduled to retire when this trip was complete. Your next course is what we would call our salad course. In modern America, the salad is served before the entree, but the food service on the Titanic was heavily influenced by the French, so the salad was served European style after the entree. Now, Now, the Titanic sailed with 2,223 passengers and crew, and they needed to be fed. 80 cooks worked around the clock to serve 6,000 meals a day, which sounds like my house. A luncheon menu shows items including pea soup, spaghetti au gratin, corned beef, vegetable dumplings, roast mutton, tapioca pudding, and of course everyone's favorite, ox tongue. But in honor of the passengers who traveled on the lowest part of the ship but knew how to have a good time, we will start this set of music with 2 tunes from Ireland. Your final course is a profiterole filled with a delicious, sweet surprise. At this time, we'd like to play a few tunes that were quite popular here in this country at that time in 1912, starting with By the Light of the Silvery Moon. We have one more in this set we'd like to do. I'm sure some of you will recognize I Want a Girl Just Like the Girl Who... You got it. But after dinner, coffee and cordials were served in the clubroom, to which the men retired to smoke cigars and talk politics and business. However, a favorite pastime, especially after several brandies were consumed, was the sing-along. And since so many men had received training in the gentleman's arts, there was always a fine pianist in their midst. So with your help, and now that you're all warmed up, would like to reenact that portion of the evening by asking you to sing a few songs with us that they would have enjoyed in 1912, starting with Let Me Call You Sweethearts. Very nice, very nice. Of course, interest in the Titanic was stirred by the film of the same name. And no event like this would be complete without us performing the Academy Award-winning song by James Horner from the film My Heart Will Go On.